Absolutely. First of all, we want to thank you, Brother Derek, for having us here this morning. Get.Me is gang eradication through music and entertainment. As you pointed out in the questions, entertainment, television, music is a powerful tool. And we believe that it has been used, I should say misused, in directing or misdirecting our youth. And we want to take that same tool to help guide our young people through a more positive way of viewing their lives and how to participate in the larger society. We believe that the gangster rap and the whole subculture that goes along with it is extremely pervasive. We believe that we can tackle this thing at the root, and that's why we want to bring in the entertainers and even the producers and possibly even some of the record company CEOs themselves, sit them down, talk with them, explain to them what's happening specifically in Louisville with the incredible homicide rate that we've experienced this year. And we want them to talk with the young people that purchase their product so that they can sit down as we are doing here this morning and see who they're influencing with this material. We don't think that many of the artists that produce this music actually desire the result that's taking place. We think that they're doing it because it's a fast way to make money, quite frankly. But the product of it is not worth any amount of money. We are losing lives today.
That's the mission.
And that's what we want to address with the Get.Me project.
All right, that's the mission of the Get.Me project. We have one other guest here that ordinarily you would see everyone's face and be introduced to them, but for this guest, we have to somewhat disguise his appearance. We'll go now to a picture of him. He's called C on the streets. He's a member of our community in Wave Country. Because of his safety, we want to make sure we keep him as disguised as possible. Whereas we've learned in the last couple of days, he is on the street and tries to live day to day, but his appearance here in full identity could jeopardize his safety. So we'll be talking with C via this image. C, good morning.
Good morning to you too.
C, can you give me a sense of how old you are at least, and what your life is like?
I'm 19, and I'm just, you know what I'm saying, trying to make every day laugh.
What's your connection with the gang world? Can we call you a gang member, or are you simply living in fear of gangs in Wave Country?
I ain't in the gang, and I ain't living in fear. It's just I'm in the spot where the gangs is, and if you in the spot where a gang is, everybody else label you as that gang member, so you can't do nothing else but to roll with them.
So why would you not want your picture shown?
It's just, you know what I'm saying, I don't even know, I just don't want it.
Are you fearful?
Nah, I ain't fearful. If police, probably. If police figured that I was gang-related, then that's more hassle on me. They already hassle us as it is.
All right, then one question for you. As you've seen these gang people in your community, you've been around these gang people, how does this whole entertainment thing fit into this way of life? The music and the music that Get.Me is trying to get after, do you see that as sort of like an endorsement of gang activity?
Nah, not to me. It got to be already in your mind to want to do it. You know what I'm saying? They can't make you do something. They ain't putting guns to your head or nothing. You want to do it.
All right, well, with that thought, C, hold that for there. He says that it has to be in your mind for it to be started. So are we really talking about recruitment, LeBron? More so than we're talking about active encouragement of gang activity?
Well, one thing you have to understand is that whatever the mind does, that determines what you will do, how you will act things out. So what you listen to every day ends up what you become. If you're listening, if you're in the streets, if you're listening to the gangster music, if you're drinking the 40 ounces, smoking the weed, selling the drugs, that lifestyle is going to come. That's what
the music normalizes the violence, whereas the C may think that it doesn't sort of encourage you to go out and beat up somebody. But if the music is around you and you listen to it every day, it becomes just like brushing your teeth?
I'll give you an example. Tupac. Okay, a lot of people follow Tupac. A lot of people believe in Tupac. But Tupac was just about being real. But Tupac may have been in California, but someone in Louisville, someone in Little Rock, Arkansas, somebody in Dallas were feeling the same things Tupac felt when he was growing up. Tupac's mother wasn't there for him. She was on drugs. His whole family was the streets.
That's where he grew up. That's what he became. So that mentality was already in his head. But see, the music comes along to somebody who's already feeling those aggressions and those oppressive, situations, and then the music just goes ahead and they feel it's all right.
It's a circle.
Exactly.